What's up, Soul Family? Coming at you with another collective reading. This time we're going to be doing doing a reading on a period of prosperity or abundance headed your way. If you're new to the channel, then you can always directly message me if you want a one-on-one reading. It'll be 20 for your first reading, up to 20 minutes. You can ask whatever questions you want, or I can pull and see what comes out. If it doesn't resonate, then I'll simply refund you. That being said, let's jump right in. Alright, I'll use my avatar deck for this one. So, the first card that popped out is Justice. So maybe this period of prosperity is coming from some kind of like legal battle, some kind of legality, something along those lines. Or it could be the energy of if you've been feeling like things have been unbalanced and haven't been in your favor, and you've been putting a lot of effort and time into something, you've been feeling like the scale's been tipped out of your favor, then maybe it's pointing towards that balancing out and the scale's tipping towards you. Sometimes people have the concept of karma being that, where it's like you put a lot of energy and intention towards something and now that's coming back to you. So it could be one of those. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So whatever this is, it's definitely going to make you feel like refreshed, and it's going to be like I wouldn't say change, because maybe you're already used to experiencing positive things, but it still will be like a really positive breath of fresh air, almost like when you take that really cool sip of water on a like really hot summer day after you've just been walking, you haven't had a chance to drink nothing for a while. That's like that Ace of Cups energy. Ooh, about to drop the entire deck. Alright, let me grab the 2 on top. And then we have the 5 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So whatever this is, don't allow like whatever past disappointments there are to like impact whatever blessing you're about to receive. And I think you should be genuinely excited for it and try your best to allow yourself to get excited and not to kind of be, because sometimes we get afraid to be excited simply for the fact that we've been let down too many times, especially when it comes to manifestation. It can almost feel dangerous to look forward to something shifting. So I'm saying to be mindful not to allow the past disappointments to impact like what you're going to experience. Because I feel like you're going to feel like, again, like it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air. You're just going to feel like that cold sip of your favorite drink, you know what I mean? Especially if you're a soda person, when you get like that McDonald's fountain soda, you know, it just hits. Like that's what the Ace of Cups energy is. So don't allow these past experiences and past disappointments to hold you back from expecting and knowing that better can and will manifest into your experience as you put time and effort towards your goals. And then honestly, I was going to shuffle again, but as I pick this up, this is on the bottom of the deck. So the Ace of Pentacles makes me feel as if there's definitely the energy of there being some form of prosperity hitting your energy or some kind of new opportunity. And maybe it's a couple. Like I've done readings for couples before where both of them unfortunately were homeless and they were going through whatever struggle, but fortunately, you know, due to whatever situation that they were putting effort and attention towards, things turned around for them and things became completely different. And it was like day and night how they were able to experience reality, because now they found a home, they found food, they found consistency. So I think it's always important to, especially if you have a couple, to try your best to not allow each other to be your enemies and to lean in on each other for support while you're going through whatever period this is. Even if you're not homeless, even if you're just going through difficulties, do what you can to hold each other through and trust that new opportunities are headed your way, and they might be headed your way fairly fast. Or even if it's not a couple, even if it's like best friends or really close friends, then maybe, because there are plenty of friends who work on businesses together or work on bands or projects or art things. And, you know, there's art things, art projects, or there's so many different things that, you know, that you could be having a partner with. So trust that you guys have similar intentions and that you guys will get the opportunities that are meant for you as you work together. All right, I'll pull like 1 or 2 more. I'll pull like 2 more. And then we'll do the bottom of the deck. And then we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this is a time to take grounded, intelligent action. I know so many people, I'll forever take beef with people who say, all you have to do is sit there and affirm to manifest. That is technically action. But above all else, you still do many times have to do some form of physical action to get your goals accomplished. Like, yeah, if you're trying to just manifest one thing off here or there, then sure, you know. But if you're trying to actually create something, actually something that's sustainable, something that's grounded, then taking actionable steps, very rational steps, very intelligent steps, and strategic steps towards your goal are what's going to get shit in motion. So with whatever opportunity that is coming your way, make sure that you're having really, I dropped that again. Make sure that you have strong and firm boundaries And I think I saw it earlier today. I forgot who it was. They said, don't take the, I mean, you can, if the first opportunity you get is good, take it. But don't necessarily take the first opportunity you get or offer that you get for something because you are desperate or because you feel like you need to do it. I think it was Megan Thee Stallion. She was saying that, you know, she learned not to take the first offer because you need to know your worth. So even if you are struggling, even if you're going through difficulties, don't allow what opportunity might be presented to you to kind of just let you be desperate and grab for it. If you were able to get that opportunity and it was kind of like, and you didn't really like it, but it was still something that was still pretty cool or good, then you can definitely attract in something better in that exact same breath. Where there's one, there has to be more. It's not going to be a unique situation where you just missed your shot. People are starting to notice and you're starting to then attract in opportunities based off of the work that you got, sure. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be the first and the last or your only opportunity. Unless you believe it, unless you actually, you know, feel that way. But if you wholeheartedly know that your ideas, your intentions, your work, and your actions have inherent value behind it, then don't settle. And then I guess I'll do the bottom of the deck. Maybe one more on the bottom of the deck. And then we have the King of Cups too. So there's definitely the energy of, I like how it's all the kings. The King of Cups, King of Swords, and King of Pentacles. So yeah, there's definitely the energy of being very grounded. And the King of Cups, whenever I think of the King of Cups, I think about like a sailboat in the middle of like the ocean and there's like a storm going on. It's like, yes, things are chaotic. Yes, things are really difficult. Yes, things might be like tumultuous and difficult and, you know, it can feel like life or death. But in those situations, that's when the ability to at least ground yourself, even if you're scared, ground yourself and take action to the best of your ability. That's when it matters most. One of my favorite characters is Morty from Rick and Morty, and he's the kind of person like he will be freaking out, he'll be crashing out, but he'll still just start fucking shit up. So I kind of think it's like that energy sometimes. You're allowed to be scared, you're allowed to have your emotions that are not like, you know, positive, but sometimes it's like how you act and what you do on them or do with them. So take action scared, take action afraid, but continue to move forward and continue to be practical and grounded and intelligent with how you move. And things will work out for you. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have Aang with the World. So you're closing out some major chapter, you're closing out some major cycle, and whatever this is, it's headed towards you. Like, it looks like it's locked in for your ass. So success is inevitable. You just have to continue to move forward and continue to embody the version of you that has it. So if you're a millionaire, then what did you become a millionaire doing? Did you become a millionaire by being a model, by singing, by having a multi-million-dollar business, you know? And what would that person do? So if you have a multi-million-dollar business, then act on it and start taking actions towards it. And I'm not talking about, you know, because you can quite literally sit down, quantum leap, and meditate your awareness from this reality to another version of yourself. So we're not talking about that. We're talking about if you're trying to create something from this physical realm, the easiest way to do that. And even if that is the case, then that would still be among the way that you do that by taking certain actions or by at least aligning yourself mentally with that version to a certain degree, at least. That one's kind of, anyway, before I digress, peace and blessings, and I hope you guys have a great day.